Yo people, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're gonna look at the press conference between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Obviously they've got a little exhibition bout coming up on June 6th, which is a Sunday strangely enough, and drama unfolded to say the least. So I'm gonna show you a couple clips and then we're gonna react to what we see in the clips. So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's do it.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Get the paperwork for this bum.
Get Al Hammond.
Absolutely. I don't need Al Hammond.
Let me call Al Hammond.
I'm my own
Let's make it
boss.
happen.
I'm my own
2 in
boss.
1 night. Got your hat. Got your hat. Got your hat.
So in the clip, if you're not aware, for those that don't know the context, Floyd Mayweather fighting Logan Paul. The guy that took Floyd Mayweather's hat, that's Jake Paul, and Jake Paul's known for being a bit of an a-hole, shall we say. Jake Paul boxes a little bit, you know, fights some YouTubers similar to Logan Paul, but Jake fought Ben Askren recently, who's a former MMA champion, and knocked him out in the first round. And this is basically what Jake Paul does. Jake Paul, he's a clout chasing drama queen, you know, he's basically Floyd Mayweather on steroids. That's how I'd describe Jake Paul. And it's funny because, you know, that's how it does come across to me. Like, it's kind of like Floyd Mayweather's met his match, because these guys, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, were clowning the hell out of Floyd in the press conference. Let me just show you another clip.
What's up, What's up? Oh man, it's gonna be easy.
Dirty ass. Hey, your shoes untied.
So if you're confused about what just happened there, Jake Paul untied Floyd's shoelaces, which is quite funny, I can't lie, but it's just like the clowning is on a different level. Like, I don't think Floyd Mayweather has realized what he signed up for, or I don't think he did realize what he signed up for until he actually met these guys in person at the press conference. And basically it was like watching a stand-up comedy routine, like, for real. Like, it was like watching like Kevin Hart or something. Like, these man, they just chat rubbish for the whole press conference. It's got nothing to do with boxing. It's just about basically flinging insults, which is, you know, that's probably why people like this kind of stuff so much, because it's just about entertainment rather than, you know, it's about the fight, but the fight is kind of secondary because the entertainment is at the forefront of the show, let's say. So, I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because, you know, a lot of people find it quite embarrassing that Floyd Mayweather's getting clowned like this. And, I mean, I kind of have to agree, because Floyd's meant to be TBE, the best ever, and he's getting clowned by 2 YouTube dons that ain't even about that boxing life. Like, when Floyd gets in the ring with Logan, like, Floyd's gonna do him some harm. I can assure you of that, because, I mean, Logan, first of all, he's not a real fighter in terms of, like, he's just, I mean, he's 0-1. That's his record. He's 0-1. He lost to another YouTuber called KSI. So, you know, he's clearly not the greatest fighter. I watched both of them fights between him and KSI, and yeah, Logan Paul is dismal, appalling at boxing. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if Floyd Mayweather wants to fight Logan's brother Jake, who he had that little kerfuffle with. We'll have to see if that happens after the fight, in terms of like a couple months down the line. I think it probably will. If this fight between Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul makes some multi-million dollar pay-per-view buy, then I think they'll do Floyd Mayweather versus Jake Paul, because there's that beef behind it. Like, this is like, a lot of people think that clip's fake, where Jake took his hat, and that's obviously not fake, bro. Like, that's legit, like, anger and legit, like, frustration coming out of Floyd. And the way you know that is because of the context. Like, their man was just clowning him for about half an hour on stage in front of all these journalists and that. And Floyd's probably feeling a little disrespected. Like, he's meant to be TBE, and these kids, they ain't even respecting him. When in reality, Floyd goes to the boxing gym in Las Vegas, and all the kids like look up to him like he's God. So, you know, it's a very different, it's out of his comfort zone, let's say. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. I'd like to know what you think about this fight. Is this whole scenario a bit embarrassing? Let me know. So yeah, like the video if you did enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you're new, I remember setting on post notifications to stay notified whenever I upload a new video.